guys and girls, Lauren here, and welcome to another speed build. Almost knocked everything off my desk just then. This is a house that I actually built mainly because I was absolutely tired of my poor toddler Sims taking years, or at least it felt like years, to get downstairs to where the nanny had cooked food in the kitchen. That is literally the reason I built this place. I have found the inspiration for this place on Facebook. Actually, it's a real house. I saw it on, I think it was like Love of Old Houses. It's a Facebook page that I follow that just has beautiful houses that people sometimes they're ones that are like real run down still, and sometimes they're ones that people have renovated to kind of make it more now. Most of the time they are like $1 million homes that one can only dream about, or you could just build in The Sims, which is what I decided to do here. So I found the inspiration for this house, as I said, a long time ago, but I wasn't really feeling in a build mood. So I was playing, and then all of a sudden just couldn't take it anymore. So the main premise of this place is that the toddler room and playroom will be on the main floor. That was just the I don't know, the reason for this place. One of the parts of the house, I thought it's huge. Like, the house itself is really large, but it's a really large family. It's an 8 Sim family, which is not something that I normally play. And then not only that, we also have the butler who lives with us, not controlled by me, but lives with us. And then the nanny never leaves. She's always there. So I'm glad, because the kids literally love her more than they love their parents. Oops. She never goes anywhere, but it's perfect because when you have this many kids in Sims, it's really difficult. It's not an easy thing to do. And I had at one time like 4 toddlers at one time, and it was just here I go pushing buttons again. So the house itself, it's yellow in the picture too, by the way. This is kind of just supposed to be a breezeway. It isn't. It's covered, but it's outdoors, so it's kind of porch-like. But it's just really a breezeway to the game room, which is at this point isn't super exciting because I moved my Sims from their house to this house with their furniture and things, kind of with the intentions of furnishing it just from what they had, to an extent. Like, it kind of, they have money, so it wasn't a big deal to buy other things, but I hadn't played in it enough to really know exactly what I wanted this room for. At first I was kind of thinking it was going to be mainly for the mom. She's a real party-aholic, so it would be like a place where she would have her parties. She would throw her parties, and then it kind of became more of a family game room with some toys and things in it. So it's kind of a little, mismatched thing as it is at this point. I'll probably change it in my game, but I pretty much just left it as it is when I uploaded it to the gallery so that you can kind of decide what you want it for. It would also make a really great pool house, or, it's got a bathroom in it. Can make another room out of it, however you want to play. The windows, though, for that place I do change just because I couldn't stand the brown. It was driving me insane that they were brown and everything else wasn't. So I do go back and change that. And I really wanted to use, I don't know if you noticed, but in the new patch, there's a couple of new items and cast items and things like that. One of which, was it one? 2 of which are windows. But I didn't really notice the smaller window. But I really wanted to use it, but it didn't mesh well for me with this place. So I ended up using some windows we already had. Unfortunately, pretty much this place is probably going to use every pack that I have, which is every pack that is currently out. So I apologize but you know, I would, if you want it still, place it, and don't worry about the things that aren't going to show up. Like, it's a really classic house. There's going to be a ton of things you can replace these things with that will work and go with the whole style of it, I think. So keeping in mind that this place is literally about function. It's about making having too many kids easier. Then you will kind of see that I tried to make it also stylish in that, but really it's just about things not being so darn complicated when you have 8 Sims and are, you know, trying your best not to completely forget about a few of them, which is kind of hard sometimes. So if you want something that's going to have ease in trying to keep up with 8 Sims and 8 different, possibly different stories and things like that, you really have to have something that kind of works for everyone, and that's what I wanted with this place. And I wanted it to be kind of classic and stuff. I can't really say like that one or more of them have specific styles. At this point, they're kind of meh. Like, they just kind of go with the flow. So I kind of just kept with the style of the exterior of the house. But it is a family home. There are toys everywhere. There are, you know, things just laying around. It's not perfect by any means. And the use of some of the things, they might not fit perfectly. But I wanted a house that I thought was nice, that I thought was functional, and I played in it some last night, and I'm going to play in it some more later on today, and it worked really well so far. But as soon as I moved in, 2 of my toddlers aged up without a birthday party, and they are so mad. Oh, they are so, well, they're not mad, they're actually sad, but I felt so terrible because I done all of this to make their lives, as well as my life, easier, and then I forget their birthday. So that was kind of terrible. But so they're all, you know, sad now, so it didn't really make, like, they didn't really get to play around and see much. But I did notice that the toddler that's still a toddler, he really enjoyed going out and playing with the stuff and not having to climb all of these stairs to get to. Granted, that's really good for their skills, their movement skills, but it gets really frustrating after a while when you're sitting there and you're just like, that's one more stair, you've only got 2 more flights of stairs to go. It can get a little bit frustrating. So I will let him learn his movement skills by playing on the playground rather than getting to the playground. So this you see here is the parents' room. Behind that is going to be the baby's room, where they don't currently have any more kids, and they cannot currently have any more kids because they have too many kids. But they will at one point have more children. That's just part of my plan for them, is to just kill myself with children. I don't know why I do these things to myself, but it's a challenge I have given myself, and I will do my best. So it is going to have 3 bassinets in it, pretty much just for future purposes. I don't usually worry too much when they're babies. They don't really need a whole lot of stuff, so I didn't really worry about them being upstairs versus downstairs. I just really wanted them to have a door and a wall between their parents, so their parents could actually get some sleep. Because the nanny and the butler both help when it comes to the babies crying in the middle of the night. So that's, hearing them cry drives me insane. So I will wake up the parents and I will have them go in there. But I don't need them to wake up both parents when only one parent could do the job, So, and then this part here is really you can tell I wasn't really sure what to do. It's not, when I built this, I knew what the exterior of the house looked like, but I didn't know what the interior looked like. So I didn't really have anything to go on there. I probably could have. Did you hear my dog snort? He's rolling under the desk. I need a desk that makes it impossible for him to get under there. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I didn't know what the interior looked like. So I kind of just winged it there and made it what I needed it to be. And then I kind of realized I still had a lot of room that without the Sims living there, I really wasn't sure what I needed it to be. So it's kind of probably going to change a little bit now that they're living there, but or not. It might not be a space that they really need to terribly much. But, I mean, things are really going to change once the eldest kids become teenagers. But what I felt like was the main premise of this room itself was for the children and teens to have space to have club events, because he's going nuts back there. I don't know if you can hear him, but he's just going crazy, just rolling all over the floor. But anyway, this was for them to have events, club events, because it's really difficult to have club events when you have this many children on other lots, especially if they can't all be in the club. Like if you have just a kids club versus a kids and teens club, or a toddlers club or whatever. It's just way too much to constantly be leaving when I'm trying to work on a toddler's skills, but I also want the children to have friends and work on their skills, and I'm just like, we only have 3 days until they age up. So that is what I kind of wanted for this room, is just kind of a place where eventually the teens will be able to have a space for their games and their whatever it is that they're going to do. I haven't decided yet. And then the children would have room for their homework, as well as building their skills. And each of the kids' rooms has a different skill building thing in it, I think, except for the twins. The twin girls, I should say, because they're twin boys too. The twin girls' room does not have, I don't think, anything skill building wise. Oh, it does have the dolls, the little doctor toy dolls. Love those. Those are in there, but other than that, the one girl's room, she has, let's see, a drawing table. That's what she's got. And then in the twin boys' room, the very angry, sad boys, because I forgot their birthday, I literally made a cake, and then they still aged up before. They have a science table? I don't know what you call it. This is the master bedroom. Our master bathroom, I guess. Well, they probably live in the bathroom at this point. Who knows? They're just constantly, hiding, pretty much. I hope that you guys like this house. I don't have the family uploaded or anything. That's in there. Oh, this is an office. I never showed you. I had a lot of trouble with the recording of the sorting the furniture I brought with me kind of thing. So there's a office for both of the parents, because both of their jobs require them to be able to access a computer, and I wanted them to have a space that couldn't be taken over really by the children for their office stuff. So that's what that is. This is the twin boys room. That was the twin girls room, and then we have just the one girl's room. She likes to draw a lot, so she's got her drawings on there. Oh, I forgot to put the other curtains on there. Darn it. This is the toddler's room. Last time there was just 3 boys, but I changed the colors when the children are different genders. I change it to different stuff because it's fun. And this is the playroom attached to the beautiful kitchen, which is awesome because they can actually reach those pancakes. Yes. Perfect. So I hope you guys enjoyed this house. I love it. I think it turned out really good. It's bigger than pretty much anything I think I've ever done. I will link it down below. If you like it, don't forget to hit that like button to let me know, and subscribe so you can see the next one. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.